Hey everybody, this is your daily dose of all things royal. The people of Great Britain need to rise up because this is getting ridiculous. This is not going to stop. You give them an inch, they want a mile. According to The Sun, which just came out, it says that Archie and Lilibet are not going to get HRH status, but they're going to be called Prince and Princess. I think that's a good compromise. But no, it's not good enough. They are furious that they are not going to get the HRH titles. As it says here, they said that His Majesty has agreed to issue letters patent to confer the Prince and Princess titles on his two grandchildren, which live with their parents in California, not in the UK. A source said, who is that source? Maybe Scabies? Seems like he's their only friend right now, says Harry and Meghan were worried about the security issue, and being prince and princess brings them the right to have certain levels of royal security. There have been a lot of talks over the past week, and throughout all this drama, right, they're there really for a funeral, not to be discussing this, but this is Meghan's main focus, is for these kids to have titles. They have been insistent that Archie and Lilibet are prince and princess. Fine, they're getting that. But they have been relentless since the Queen died. But they've left now furious. They've been furious since they've gotten there that Archie and Lilibet cannot take the title HRH. So again, I go back to saying this: you give them an inch, they take a mile. Well, it doesn't affect us in the US, but what it's showing is that this woman has come in here making all these types of demands when I would say last year she didn't care, or when Archie was born, she didn't care that he had a title. They wanted them to be private. This is such bullshit. I'm sorry. I feel like angry for you guys because this woman has come into this family, has told all sorts of lies, has hurt the Queen, and the family is being very gracious and giving them more than they deserve. Why are the people of Great Britain not getting upset about this? This has to stop. Seriously, this needs to stop. And I am equally frustrated because that just shows if they get this security, that means they have access to the intelligence. That means they have access to resources here in the United States. So when Meghan does her UN speeches, guess what? She's going to be toting those kids along with her, which means taking taxpayers' dollars. I'm thinking of this from an American perspective. This is a bad idea if they get their way and Charles allows it. After all these two have done, why are they giving them the time of day to entertain this? We don't even know, or I would say at least one of those children, we don't even know if they're real. So is there going to be any sort of confirmation? Are they going to validate that this child, Lilibet, really is from the body? I'm certainly questioning it. My whole issue with all of this is the fact you have this woman who has now come in, and what it appears to me and what it has looked like, that she has now changed her tone to, again, con the family. You know, when you see a snake, you need to cut the head off immediately and be done with it. Allowing this snake to come back in to continue to bite you does not make any sense to me, and it's not going to end well. And if it is because they're afraid of Harry's memoir, well, you know what? There are ways around that to have Harry stop doing that. One, give Harry and Meghan $20 million to go away and keep quiet. Or two, issue a gag order on it and be done. I can't understand why they are not being more forceful in preventing this extortion. That's what I'm going to call it, extortion. I just wanted to bring this to you. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but this came out and I said, what the fresh hell is this? I'm not telling the Brits what to do, but if it was me and it was my money that was going towards contributing to the lifestyle of Harry and Meghan, I would be furious. I would be outside protesting. I'll tell you this much. If this does go down and they do get HRH status, you better believe I'm going to be writing letters. I will be outside of Washington, D.C. I will be holding signs wherever they are to make it known that we should not be recognizing and giving privileges to royalty in the United States, especially if they are living off of the opportunities that are given by this country. If you're going to come to this country, then do your part, pay your taxes, and become a citizen. Give up the titles and live the private life that you so desired. Here's the thing, America, you need to be concerned about this, because what happens to them and those kids as regarding those titles, if they do get HRH status, then they do get the security, which means the US is going to have to pay for it. So this is why we need to understand what is really going on with this and be noisy about it. From what I'm seeing, they are worming their way back into the fold, and they're going to try and figure out how to get this half in, half out, so they don't have to pay for the security, so they can go off and monetize and be the greedy little bitches that they both are. The thing that bothers me the most about this, Charles could give it to them, because guess what? He's going to be thinking that's America's problem now. They're living over there, and it will keep them out of their hair. You guys realize how dangerous it will be if they get this HRH title for those kids and have access to Scotland Yard intelligence? Do we really want a narcissistic lunatic to have intelligence of people that she wants silenced? You can't give power like that to someone who has malicious intent. We all see the division and chaos she has caused using her PR machine, who has no doubt employed some shady characters. Now, the question is, do we want those shady characters to get bigger? I don't think so. Anyhow, leave your thoughts and comments below. Just thought I'd throw that out. I'll be back soon. Bye.
It was such a fraud.